Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of review. We've done really good jobs with converting feet and inches and all yards and stuff like that. So you know what? Let's start with that. And Tristan, we gave up. I'm not sure if you were here that day, but we pretty much gave up on the conversion factors. We came up with plan B.
Okay.
And it's easier, I think. And it involves using the handy dandy strip and your basic knowledge. So, Mr. Tristan, which is bigger, feet or inches?
Feet.
Okay, so if we're going from big to small, you always multiply. And the mnemonic was busy soccer moms. Remind you to do that. Or truthfully, if you use a little relation chart, which is sitting in your mailbox, Sammy, when you come. Okay, if you're going from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, you're going to multiply when you're going this way. And you're going to divide when you're going the other way. So it's one or the other. So then all you do is go 15 times the number you picked off of here, 12, and you get your final answer. And I don't know, 600 maybe? 15 times 12. Ha! I was out by a bit. Let me try that again. 15 times 12, 180. Okay, yeah. And that's it. I gave up on the conversion factor. It's a lovely way to do it, but this also works and it's just a whole lot easier. Okay, so let's try again. 70, no, let's go 70 inches to yards.
So you're going to divide?
Yep. What are you going to divide by though?
36. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Because we want to go to yards.
Okay, yeah. 1 inch to yards. Okay.
Yeah, so 70 divided by 36.
1.94 feet.
Woo! 1.94. Boom, we'll throw the bar over that for repeating. Yards. So when we were at inches and we wanted to go to yards, we were going backwards, so that's division on our little chart. So if we're going forwards, it's multiplication, division is backwards. Ta-da. One more. 5. I want you to convert 5.7 miles into inches.
First, then convert it to something else.
Boom. And that's an amazing.
What yard?
Sure. Why not?
5.7. Divided by 1750.
If you look on your chart, you're going from miles, you're going the way you read, that's multiply.
Okay.
Right? Mile is bigger to smaller units, you're going to multiply.
5.7 times 1760.
Yeah. What?
Yards.
Yes. This one, I find I really have to track my units, otherwise I get mixed up.
Yeah.
So,
I would've looked that up.
Sammy, what am I going to do now with my 10,032 yards? What do I do to convert that into inches?
Divide.
No.
No.
Okay, so see, yard, you're going
Yeah.
into inches, so you're going in this direction, that's always multiply. Because inches are smaller.
Yeah, yards are bigger, so you can multiply.
536. Ah, I screwed that up.
361,152,
That seems like a lot.
right?
Sammy, how big's an inch?
Well. Sorry. A foot?
How
No.
big's an inch?
10.
Yes,
Tiny.
tiny, fairly tiny, but oh my goodness, my thumb looks so huge. Okay, so generally it's rough about the thickness of your thumb. So if it's 5.7 miles, that's pretty far away. So yeah, that's a reasonable answer. Oh yeah, it is.
Okay,
There's a whole bunch of them. So if you imagine taking your thumb and going 1, 2, 3, 4, that could be 300,000 of those in 5 miles. So we're okay. All right, so that is awesome. And conversion either way. And you may even want to put that, I'm feeling confident now. Put a little arrow if you're going in this direction. So from these units to this, you're multiplying. If you're going backwards, you're dividing. Or you're just good at it. So that's plain old conversion. This is something that really messes up students. Oh, you youngins, you don't know how to do this. You just know the metric system. Sorry, my accent wasn't nearly as old as I intended it to be. So 4.75 feet, what does that mean?
As tall as my son.
Probably 4 3/4 feet. Okay, the key, the really important thing is I need you to know that this part is part of a foot, 3/4 of a foot, like you said.
yeah.
The key thing is it's not inches. This doesn't mean 4 feet and 75 inches. Just saying.
No, I
All
mean,
right. And I know, you know, Sammy, you know, right? That that's not inches.
so-
You do now.
I do now.
You do
Yeah.
now.
I do now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hold on there. Hold on, sunshine. Okay. If I want to do feet and inches together, I'd write it like that. The one little dash is for feet, and this is for inches. Okay, this is not the same.
Yeah, it'd be 4 feet 9 inches.
Yes, I'm not there,
Okay,
but
sorry.
yes, these two things aren't the same. This is 4 feet 6 inches, and this is 4 feet, 4.6 feet. Just trying to figure out the easiest way to do this. Let's convert them both to inches. When in doubt, if we're doing conversions, always go to the smallest unit. So how many inches in 4 feet 6 inches?
that?
How many inches in 4 feet? How would I convert that? I'm in feet.
Okay.
4 times 12.
There we go. And that's going to give me the 48. And then I need to add on plus 6. 48 and 6 is 54 inches. All right. What do I do on this side? I got 4.6 feet.
You'll divide.
No,
No.
Are we trying to figure out 4.6 feet?
I want to know how many inches. So I'm going from feet to inches. Don't overthink this. Nah, nah, nah. From feet to inches. What do I do?
Divide.
No.
Oh, sorry, multiply.
Multiply.
Yes, you both said divide, and it was no both times. We're going to multiply by 12.
You can go 4.6 times 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to show you that those, see, this is 55.2 inches, 2 different answers. So beware. Just saying that the decimal part, that's fraction
Right.
of an
okay,
inch.
Yeah. You have to make sure that you pay attention to the decimal or the, what are those called?
I don't know. I call them single and double quotation marks. I bet the math world has better words because, you know, quotation sounds very Englishy. But that's where we're going today, sort of. We're going to convert. So today's work, convert 75 inches into feet and inches. Because on a ruler, on an imperial system, it's not like it has the decimal fraction. It's got, you know, 4 feet, and then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch of inches on there. It's not decimally bits. So what do you think? How do we convert 75 inches into feet and inches?
What? Feet and inches.
Uh-huh. So I don't want a decimally answer this time.
So you're saying that 75 inches doesn't go into feet evenly? Or like,
I'm subtly hinting at that.
okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
So 75 divided by 12.
Okay, let's start there. Thank you. 75 divided by 12. 75 divided by 12. 6.25. So this, again, this is not 6 feet, 25 inches. That doesn't work.
Figure out how many inches 0.25 of a foot.
Yes.
So you go 0.25 times 12.
Mm-hmm.
Three. So 6 feet 3 inches. All right.
I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Well, you actually came up with this funky hybrid. That's the 2 methods I use.
Okay.
So congratulations for coming up with method 3. All right. So I'm going to go through both ways. So make sure Sammy's on par. I don't care about what it is I'm supposed to do. I'm going to convert it to feet. So that gives me, so this is Tristan's. I won't put bright idea, but Tristan's idea. I don't need that for a second. So 72 divided by 12, 6.25. Okay, the part I care about is the 6 feet. So I know it's 6 feet. Remember, 1 dash is 6 feet.
Okay.
Okay, then, and now thanks to your solution, this is going to seem super awkward. I go 6 times 12, which is,
Oh.
Sammy, what's 6 times 12?
I will find that out right now. 72.
72. Oh, wait, whoops, this should have been 75. So I had 75 inches to start with. To make up that 6 feet, I've used 72 inches. So then I go 75 that I started with minus my 72. And that gives me the 3 inches left over.
Oh.
Your process is smaller, is shorter, but it works. And it's pretty straightforward.
I like knowing 2 ways so I can check.
Oh, wait a minute, sunshine, there's more coming. I will show you an even cooler way in a minute. I want you to convert 85 inches into yards and inches. And okay, let me give those to you. I'm going to pause the video so you have a chance to do it. Okay, sorry about those of you that are watching the video. We skipped a couple of questions there. Because oopsies, I forgot to turn the recorder back on. So we're doing it the magic method, which if you watched the video yesterday, you'll see there's a shorthand way to do it. And it's so much easier. Sammy, can you talk me through this? I'm going to start with 50,000 inches. And I want to convert it to yards and inches. What do I do first?
Divide
By
by 1760.
nope. I
No.
want to go yards and inches.
Oh.
So you look here. What's my conversion number?
1. 36.
36. All right. And I am at
Oh.
inches and I'm going to yards, so I'm going backwards. So that's division,
Okay.
right? I'm at the small unit and I'm going to the bigger one. So silly baby dancing.
So
We're
we
gonna
need
divide. So 50,000, 1, 2, 3, divide by 36. Woo! That's a lot.
Yeah. 1,088.
1,388.
Yeah, that was
So we write down before the decimal's right there, it's hard to see.
Yeah.
And then,
you add that.
no,
Oh, sorry, subtract that.
I'm going to subtract the part I just wrote down. So all I'm left with is a decimal. I'm going to write yards here. And then we multiply back by 36, the same number. Oh, okay. So 32,
Won't you divide by 36?
nope. Let's see what happens if you do.
I got a
50,000.
small number.
Yes, that's why it got messed up. 1, 2, 3. Because you were in inches and we divided to get to yards.
Right.
Now, if you want to go back to inches, you're going to multiply.
Gotcha.
Minus
That's only my mistake.
1388 gives me that. And then we're going to multiply. So it's always divide and then multiply.
So it's 32 inches.
Yes. The fact that it's got all these zeros and a 4, that's just a rounding error on the calculator. I'm sure if I had a more expensive calculator, it probably would be like 32 exactly. Now, I want you to take a look at that very last one and see what you can do with it. Yeah, it's about as messed up as I can make it.
Yay.
Forgot I was recording. I was happily dancing there, doing my little happy math dance.
Five.
What am I going to divide by, Tristan?
36.
Yeah, let's do the same thing. It worked pretty good last time. Mm, mm, mm. 50,000, 1, 2, 3. Divide by 36. I'm going to write down that number of yards. Oh, sorry. This went down the wrong way. What are you going to do now?
Subtract.
Okay, subtract 13.
13. Leave with 0.8 repeating.
Okay, and then, because we're not even going to write that down.
You're gonna multiply that by 36.
Yep. And surprisingly, not. We have exactly the same answer we had last time. Now we need to convert to feet. What are we converting to feet? Yes. So now you're going to take this part and just do a quick question. Sammy, I'm going to pick on you.
Okay.
The audio will pick you up, I think, better than picking up Tristan. How many inches in a foot?
12.
12, right? I got 32 inches. I have at least a foot in there. So now I can just do 32 inches, divide by 12. 32, divide by 12.
2.66667.
But I'm being lazy. I'm just writing down 2 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
You're gonna subtract the 2
subtract the 2.
and multiply that by, what are we looking for again?
I-
Inches?
Well, look, that's why I write this down. I divided by 12. So I'm just going to multiply by 12. I got to go back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't do that down there.
So that's maybe not a bad idea. If you write down what you divided by, that's going to be what you multiply by after. So our final answer is 1,388 yards, 2 feet, 8 inches. I don't know who would ever make you do that other than me in math class. But ta-da.
That's all right.
No, it looks scary, but you just go one step at a time. And what I've always found, and this will be really important when we get to chemistry next semester, when you're doing these kind of conversions, you just remember at every single step to put your units in, and that's really going to make a difference. All right, what I want to do now is find your handy dandy measurement booklet. Everything in my world is handy dandy. And I want you to turn to this page, because this is big and scary looking. So on Friday, is a science exam on
Another one?
body systems. What do you mean another one? We've only written probably one all semester.
Just recorded.
Yeah, okay, exactly. So on the positive side, Samantha, you haven't missed many. So on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're kind of getting caught up on the other one, but be ready for the one on Friday.
What do we need to know about body systems?
Hmm?
What do we need to know about body systems?
Patience. Patience, grasshopper.
All right.
We'll finish this. I'm sorry, I got off track. What I was going to say is probably next week, math exam on this, because we're almost done it. There's only the conversion between metric and imperial to do, which is the bottom half of this, but the rules are still the same. So if you're going this way, you're multiplying. If you're going that way, you're dividing. So it's
Oh, yeah,
about.
Remember,
I'm Canadian, it's boot. Example 3. Fatima is trying to calculate how much baseboard she will need for the room shown below. What is the minimum amount of baseboard she will need? Okay, and this is important to know how to do properly. I almost got divorced based on this. My husband said, go measure the baseboard. And then I kind of didn't measure really carefully and we got there.
did you order too much?
It was one of those where it was like, so is it 31.5 feet we need, or is it 32.5 feet? Because that difference was another 8-foot chunk of baseboard. Yeah, it just didn't go well. So it's important to know this. So step 1, it says, find the perimeter by adding up all the feet measurements and add up all the inches. I don't like that. I want to play with my picture first, because I don't see numbers on everything, and that makes me twitch. So I'm going to start here, because perimeter is distance around. So, okay, this is 15 feet, 8 inches. If this is 24 inches, how much is this? Right. We could do a lot of work here, but I think we can do some cheating. I'm going to assume that straight across there. What is the distance from here to there? Because I was about to make life really complicated, but I don't need to.
9 feet, 2 inches.
Right? Are you with that? Does that make sense, Sammy?
Yeah.
Cool. Because otherwise I was going to say, well, we need to calculate this and this. And no, you don't. The whole thing is 9'2". It just isn't all in one straight piece. And then we got 9 inches there. What's,
So how do you,
I don't think you could. You'd have to know some of those numbers.
yeah,
Yeah. So the whole thing's 9'2".
okay,
It's just some's there, some's there.
okay.
What's this thing?
A door.
Yes. Do we need baseboards on the door?
No.
Okay. So we'll have to add this one, this one. All right. Well, what's this?
27.
All right. 27 inches. And then I think we're good. So that's always me. I'm a very visual learner, so I will mess with my diagram first. So it says, add up all the feet measurements, add up all the inches. So go ahead and do that.
Add everything up. All right.
All right. So I got 15 feet. I got 9 feet. Do I need to put in the 2 feet, 6 inches?
No.
No. Nope, don't think so.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not putting baseboards there. You're going to trip over it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got 5 feet. Going around. I got 6 feet. And I got 9 feet. That's what it means by add up all the feet.
Uh-oh. It's freezing. No.
Ah, I got 42 the first time, 44 the second time. What'd you get? Okay, I got 44 twice now. So we got 44 feet. Now we do the inches. Oops. Okay.
140.
Did you remember the 224s?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear you say, I was listening to you. I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
Plus 2 plus 48 plus 18 9 7. You got 140?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Me too.
I'm good with stuff like that.
Excellent. So now what do we do? Oh, you guys can't even.
1 second, you're done.
Yeah. Sammy, what do I do now?
Oh, geez. Sorry, I totally went blank there. Where's the inches into small, big,
Oh. Never mind. It tells us right there. 'Cause I'm not going to walk into Home Depot and say, well, I need 44 feet and then 140 inches. They're going to look at me and go, oh, that woman doesn't know what she's doing. So we
No.
need to convert this into feet and inches. How would we do that?
Divide.
Yes.
Multiply. Yes.
No, divide by
12 in? 12?
yep. So divide by 12.
So 11.6.
All right. So yeah, we're going to do it 11 feet. Just going to write
Oh.
that down. And now what? Keep talking to me.
11 feet by 6 inches?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Remember, we're going to subtract the whole number. We're going to do the magic stuff.
That's right.
Now, all I've got is a decimally bit. What are we going to do with that? How do we convert that back into inches?
Multiply.
By,
12.
yes, that's why it's not a bad idea to write that down. So times 12. All right. 8 inches.
11 feet by 8 inches.
So after all of that, we're going to go 44 feet plus, whoops, 11 feet, 8 inches. That's probably going to give me 55 feet, 8 inches. And that I could probably walk into Home Depot and not feel like a dork.
Here, what is this?
Nothing. I just got about 6 inches shorter. I did this yesterday too. I shouldn't be allowed an office chair.
Here's what after you add them all up.
Yep. And then we converted it into feet and inches.
4 feet.
140.
Now convert it to convert it into feet and inches. 24.
No. 140. Right? The 44 was the feet.
Convert the inches, gotcha. 140 divided by 12. 11. And then I divide that? No, I multiply that. By 12.
Yep. That's why it's worth writing that down.
11 feet, 8 inches.
Yes. And then we add them up. All right.
We add what up? What do you mean?
Well, you had the 44 feet from before,
Oh.
and then we're going to add this, and then that's going to give us our total.
So I'm getting rid of the 140 inches.
Yeah.
That's converted.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's like saying I have $5 and 250 cents. People are going to look at you and go, what? That doesn't make any sense.
You want the lowest amount of inches
Yeah,
possible.
because then you can walk into Home Depot and ask for that, and they're not going to look at you like,
Say 55 feet 8 inches instead of.
Yeah.
Give me 44 feet and 140 inches.
they're going to look at you and go, uh-huh, thank you. And, you know, as a woman, they'd probably mock me a lot. And I just realized that recorded that. Oopsies. Oh, well, it's true. Nothing against Home Depot. Love it. I'm going to call it for math for today, but I would like you guys to do the rest of the questions. Okay, so these are just straightforward, and there's even on the next page where you're going 5 miles, 16 yards into yards and stuff like that. So that's pretty close to what we've been doing. All right, so I think it's time for a break. And I'll stop the recording. We'll take a short break, and then we'll come back and we'll do a little bit of science.
Okay.